Good morning, day 7 from Lisbon with the rehearsals closing for the second semi-final. I will talk about that day to come and the day of yesterday with Brandon McCann from our own ESC Daily and ESC Union's Anita Maratheftis. Is that alright?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Brandon, to start things off with you, about yesterday, you wrote an editorial the day before yesterday about Germany and how you think it could win Eurovision 2018. Do you still think that way?
Absolutely, and I'm really glad that the performance was just as good as their previous 2 years of staging, which was what was really needed in order for them to definitely have a winning potential this year. My main concern was, could he deliver emotionally, and would the staging become cliche like it has with several other fan favourites such as Israel and Bulgaria? But overall, I'm very impressed, and I definitely see it has star potential.
We see in the list of the bookmakers, he rose a little bit, but not a top contender for them.
I'm interested by that. Is it going to be similar to Israel last year, and maybe it takes a little bit longer and then it will just skyrocket up? Or perhaps maybe people genuinely don't think it will win, but I still am very confident that it could definitely do it.
So today is of course an interesting day for us at ESC Daily, but also for you, Anita, from Eurovision Union, because it's the day for Australia's second run-through.
Yeah, finally, hopefully we get to prove ourselves, considering last time the press centre wasn't really happy with Australia's performance, but I'm hoping that just pulls through today.
Do you understand that reaction in the press centre, or do you think most of the people here overreacted?
Unfortunately, I only saw the last run-through of Australia's performance, but I think it's a definite overreaction. For me, I was pretty happy with her performance.
What do you think she will do in this contest in the end?
As in results-wise, I'm hoping for top 10. I can definitely see that happening. If Isaiah can make top 10 last year, I think we should be top 5, yeah.
You are an Australian following Eurovision, and we of course also do that. Do you think your country has deserved to get a permanent spot in the contest, not fighting to get granted access in the contest, but just a full membership?
I definitely think we deserve it. Originally, when we were first put into the contest, I wasn't too sure of kind of why we were there, but I think year after year we've proved that we should be there, and you can see that through the results.
Do you agree, Brandon?
I think Australia has proved their worth in Eurovision, and I think they definitely do deserve an instant qualification into the final each year.
Even that, even a place for the. Do you agree on that as well?
I can't say I agree on that. It would be nice, but I feel like that's kind of pushing the limit a bit.
So other countries that we will be seeing today, it's Russia starting, Ukraine closing it off, and the whole bunch in the middle. What are you looking forward to most, Brandon?
Obviously Australia, that will be an interesting one.
We talked about Australia, and pick another one.
Sweden.
Just rewind this tape 2 minutes and you can hear what Brandon has to say about Australia.
Of course. But Sweden also should be interesting. Will he deliver a little bit more emotionally and physically with the choreography on stage? That'll be my main concern. I guess also Moldova, of course, amazing staging, and it could definitely give it a qualification this year.
And I found out at a party last night, your voice is still in great shape, even though you did the Hungarian song.
I did many songs.
Can you do it again? Morning vocals.
No, I'm too shy.
So besides Australia, of course, Anita, which nations are you looking forward to most?
Probably Hungary. I think we saw in the first rehearsal that they were probably one of the most impressive of that semi-final, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Also probably Slovenia, because they surprised me in the first rehearsal, so I'm excited to see if that's changed.
What do you think about the long pause when we talk about Slovenia in the end of the song?
I know it got a interesting response in the press centre, and some were saying it's a bit tacky, but for me, I kind of like it.
Throw in one more country on my behalf. Interesting on your thoughts on the Netherlands, whether we will see some changes or not. What do you think?
I'm kind of hoping that we don't see some changes actually. I might be one of few, but I actually quite enjoyed the performance. I think it kind of pushed the boundaries of what we expected. And in that sense, I'm excited to see what they do today.
Do you agree, or do you, Brennan, want to see changes for Wayland's act?
I wouldn't mind some changes, but in the overall concept, It could work. It's a very big risk for Netherlands, but it could potentially work. It might make it stand out as a modern performance in terms of a country song.
Okay, we'll see how that works out later today. Keep following our blogs at escdaily.com. Brandon, enjoy your coffee. I know you desperately need it. And you're still in great shape.
Oh, great shape, of course.
Never been better, never been fitter.
Never been better.
First Eurovision, top flow.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, enjoy.